Welcome to another episode of Snobcast, episode 309 this week. Hey, Chef Tom is here.
How's it going? trying to make my voice higher.
We'll get to that in a second. Hype is here.
I hate that you guys are making me drink alone.
No, but it's okay to drink alone when you're with virtual company.
Oh, okay.
It's not like you're on your couch and you're pounding down, a bottle of whiskey.
So,
but it's okay if you're on your couch pounding. So
yes.
So ethically, I'm good.
Ethically, you're okay. We'll let it slide.
Ethnically too.
Yes, ethnically always.
Oh, look at that! Is that a nice rum?
That is Suntory.
Oh wow!
Wow, a man of class as well. Fantastic. Chef Tom, you doing all right? Your register sounds a little bit low.
Yeah, having I guess mic issues, but you know what? Nothing can keep us down. Can't stop, won't stop.
I can't. I'm so glad we were backstage before, and I was talking. It was just me and Tom. I was talking to Tom. I'm like, "You don't sound like yourself." And he goes, "What do you mean?" I'm so glad that when Steve came in, he was like, "Dude, what's wrong with your voice?" Like,
I mean, I can switch myself to my computer audio.
No, listen, it's too late at this point. You're in it.
Yeah.
We're gonna roast you. You sound like you could be a Barry White impersonator.
Like,
I can legit just do this, right?
Wow.
This sounds okay?
Oh my god.
You sound normal.
It sounds fine. It must be something with my mic settings.
But it would have been fun to have you do a Barry White impression.
Okay, well, I'm back, so
all right.
Whatever.
Hype, you doing well?
Well,
Yeah, I'm doing okay too, just because I cut my nails too short just now.
Literally nobody asked.
I know. I just got to get my 2 cents in there.
I just you know what, actually your hair looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's because I blow dried it. I literally just got out of the shower like 12 minutes ago.
Oh wow.
Just for you guys. Steve's drinking and I got out of the shower.
Sopping wet, fresh out of the shower just for us. Look at that.
Oh my goodness. It
Amazing.
was so wet in the shower, I almost slipped. On that note, I'd like to bring in our very special guest.
What a segue. What a segue to our guest.
Always the king of the segues. We have a very special guest here on the show today. He is a music producer from here in Montreal. He has produced the music of our good friend Shinsi and the Clips, amongst other artists. Would you please give a warm snob welcome to Luca, the producer?
Hey. What's going on?
Is that not the best producing you've ever heard in your life?
Do you literally have to add that in at the beginning of a song? Like, does somebody
have to
actually
add the WAV file in
the studio? No, but is it like a legit WAV file that everybody uses, or do you sample it live from like?
No, everybody uses that same sample.
It's the same one.
It's the same exact one. You'd be surprised how many same samples are on every track that you listen to every day.
When you produce a song, do you add the Italian flavor to it, like a forza, forza, forza?
Yeah, definitely in the background. Forza. Like you'll hear what Travis Scott go. It's lit. I'm going forza.
Nice.
He just has a folder that he clicks open, and it's all by ethnicity. It's just presets of how to start songs.
Definitely.
And then for ballads, he's like forza. And it's just,
Steve loves those ballads, though. Steve, this week I
loves
hope for the ethnic song.
I'm not a ballad man.
One of these days, I want you to give me one of those '80s power ballads from Italy, Steve.
Oh yeah,
I could do that.
Like a nice Ipu or like Ricchi Poveri or something,
Actually, one of our friends got back to us. A listener of the podcast got back to us, listening to our playlist. Because Luca, if you don't know this, we have a playlist that Steve put together of all the ethnic songs that he's played on the podcast, and there's some fire. There's some hot heat on that playlist.
I would like
hot
to
heat.
so.
Okay, there's some hot heat. And one of them is from Samuel Heron. I don't know if you've ever heard Samuel Heron, but the song's called Chi se ne frega.
Oh my god.
and it's a banger.
It is a banger.
It's a
But it's
banger.
so
He's good at
crazy because
that.
my buddy Marco's been introducing me to Napolitan rap, and I fucking love it.
It's
It's
Yeah.
insane.
He's brought out the Kosanga, I imagine.
Oh,
Dude, I
yes.
swear to God,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Yeah.
Are you Neapolitan?
Yeah, I'm from, well, my family's from Caserta and Abruzzo. So I'm half Napolitan, half Abruzzese.
Steve.
Hey.
Ah.
Man,
Ah. Get
Feel the
together.
heat?
Get together. Sling a couple of coffees. You know what I mean?
sling some coffees.
Pull a couple of shots.
What do we
throw
have?
a pie.
What's an Abruzzese dish? I'm trying to think of the lamb skewers. Lamb skewers.
Scriptel.
Lamb
my
skewers.
Yeah. It's what do they call? Why am I gonna say arrosticini? But that's not it.
Yeah. Yes, it's that.
It is that. Okay. Wow.
It's that.
There you go. That's what
Arrosticini.
it is.
Or the scripelle, the soup that you guys make with the crepes that are sliced into it. You never had
bro,
that?
I love those.
That's
That's my
That's
grandfather. all the
Could
way.
you tell us a bit more about that? That sounds really good.
it's Steve. It's a soup with crepes in it. It's like a
Yeah.
matzo ball soup, but the Italian version.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
And Steve loves soup and pancakes.
and Jews. So it's
There you
It
go.
all works out.
Steve's
It
a
all
big
works
fan of
out.
Hollywood. Big fan of Hollywood.
Big fan.
Luca, we
Oy
want to
vey.
thank you for being on the show today. We know that you really enjoyed when we had Cinzia on,
Yeah.
and you
big
were
time.
like, dude, I laughed so hard. I'm like, well, you should come on and just like shoot the shit with us. And,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're
Here
huge
we are.
music buffs and
It's awesome.
and all that stuff. So, I mean, tell us a bit about you.
Man, a bit about me. I do music production. I've been doing music production for about 5 years professionally, and been working with a lot of Quebec artists, mostly. And that's about it. I'm just producing. That's what I've been doing, and I voice act a bit.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
so
commercials or
don't
like
know.
feature film?
No. It's actually for a YouTube channel. Like it's a kids channel, and I'm the full-time dad.
Oh,
I
that's
swear to
sick.
God. Yeah.
That's it. Is
So
it
it's
like
like
an F is for family kind of thing, or?
No. It's literally just singing nursery rhymes and like doing the skits, and it's all about this one little like your son, baby John. And there's like 10 million subscribers now. It's
What?
the channel.
10
Yeah, the
million?
channel.
That's-
Yeah. The channel grew, man. It's crazy.
That's
That's-
nuts.
That's not
amazing.
growth. That's like fucking 10xing. I don't know.
But bro, I was there when it was at 800,000, and I was like,
Wow.
oh, okay, yeah, this is cool. And then, man, it just started growing and growing and growing. I'm like, okay,
No. It's 10x. It didn't
Yeah.
grow.
that's it.
Yeah.
10x.
Fuck, holy shit.
10x.
But I mean,
Oh.
is that a
That's
locally
fucking
based
wild.
show or is it based somewhere else?
No, there's like a huge team behind it. So they have music creators in Peru to save the money, and then they have people over here like doing all the video editing and all that stuff and the montage. And then there's a voice actor from Montreal, me, another guy in London, another girl in New York who just so happens to be the voice actor for My Little Pony. And so
Oh, wow.
we're just we're just
Wow.
all on it, and I'm
That's
just a
sick.
full-time dad.
That's sick.
And the show is called
Naturally.
Baby John.
No, it's called Little Angel.
Little angel.
Wow.
Yeah, it's Little Angel nursery rhymes.
Oh my
No,
god,
I'm
definitely.
just curious now.
We gotta. I'm definitely gonna check that out. I want to
Oh my
see.
God,
I want to see how that
it's
is.
so
That's sick.
funny.
10
It's so
million.
funny. Yeah.
10 million.
Wow. Well,
But
you
I
know
mean-
what? It's good because especially now that people were like, people staying home and shit, they can't go out and stuff. I mean, there's only so much kids stuff you can watch on TV.
Mhm.
How much Paw Patrol can you watch? It's amazing that there's like alternate shows like on YouTube and stuff. That's great.
Oh yeah. No,
That's sick.
It's a huge community. And it's
Tom,
really
the
cool.
fact that you mentioned Paw Patrol really concerns me because
What?
I have a younger niece. You don't have anyone that's younger than you.
I don't have any. No.
Hey,
no.
if he's into it, it's fine.
I
It's
gotta keep
fine.
up with it. I gotta keep up with it.
You
It's
watch
only-
the 24-hour channel? Is that what's going on?
Of Paw Patrol? No, I
Yeah.
can't. You and I both know that I only watch strictly Seinfeld when I'm watching TV.
Okay,
Oh,
gotcha.
yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
Bro, do
Can
you
you-
follow
you-
Costanza Graham?
Yes,
Tell me
of
you follow
course.
that.
How do you not do those quizzes? How do you not
Oh,
do those
dude.
quizzes? They're so
Dude,
hard. Some
They're
of them
so
are
hard.
Some of them are insane.
Bro, it'll be like, okay, Kramer invited two movers into Jerry Seinfeld's house.
Yeah.
What were their names?
Yeah.
What?
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 Yeah. That's
Wow.
What's
such a,
Jerry Seinfeld's phone number? What?
yeah,
What?
because because Elaine writes it when she goes to the stationery store.
Oh
See,
my
what
god.
It's little
That's like
things like
genius.
that.
What a good show.
Honestly.
amazing.
And
Oh
I just
my
started
God.
actually Curb Your Enthusiasm, which I am slowly
Yeah.
I am
Oh,
slowly
wow.
getting into the
Yeah.
introduction of Leon. Like I'm almost
Oh
Yeah.
my!
Leon.
Larry.
I love
Larry.
it. Yeah.
Sick.
A
So back
What
to
the fuck? What the
Luca.
fuck? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
sorry. Back to
That's always-
Jacqueline. Jacqueline. That scene. I don't know how many times they must have to shoot that fucking scene. Jacqueline. I don't know.
Ejaculate.
What's
What's a ejaculate?
What's a
Ejaculate.
Oh my god. Back to Luca.
Yes,
Music
sorry.
production. I mean, did you go to school for that, or were you self-taught?
Yeah, I studied in Vanier. I was studying music, and like that was like really challenging and stuff. And so I went through it. But I found out there was a recording program there, an audio recording technology program there. So I decided to take it on, and then I fell in love with it because in Vanier, the music program, everyone's like, I gotta become the best guitar player and then become a guitar teacher. And I was like, what? No. Like, to me, it's like, I don't want that. I don't want to become the best guitar player. I just want to understand what I'm doing and then, produce music. And my teacher was like, oh my God, thank God. It's like, now I know what to do with you. It's like, they're drilling you, man. They're drilling you to the point that like you end up hating music.
You want to?
So
they
it's
think you're gonna become like a virtuoso, just like.
Well, but they really want to drill you in jazz, in jazz guitar only. And the
Okay.
thing is, my argument was, why don't we take this jazz theory that we're learning and apply it to new pop music that's coming out and try to see if there's a link between. But it was never like that. It was always, no, we got to learn like the stuff from the 50s and the 60s. And I'm like, why? I'm never gonna play this stuff. And even if I do, I don't want to be the guy in the background, playing in restaurants and stuff. I've done it. Honestly, I've done it. But that's not what I wanted, and I just wanted to take on a different path. And I started producing a few artists. I'd invite them to the studio. And yeah.
That's
started
crazy
from there.
that they teach you jazz though. Like,
Yeah.
It's jazz and classical.
Yeah.
You have to choose.
oh, that's
which
the,
I believe
those-
are like the two main, music genres like
Yeah.
to learn in school. It's classical.
Yeah.
and jazz.
So it's jazz and classical. So, like you come into this school where like I was into metal.
you just go. You want to rock out. You want to get.
That's it. Like came from freaking Pearson, straight out of Pearson into metal, thinking I was the best guitar player in school.
Teen
All
angst.
cocky. I'm like,
you know?
I got this. And then you meet like a bunch of guys that just shred you to pieces.
Oh.
And then it's like there was like a divide in school. It's like, okay, who's into jazz more? And there was guys practicing 12 hours a day. I was practicing like 2 hours a day, and then I would like go into music production. I would just like go crazy, just like mixing music or just like trying to make a beat and figure shit out. Yeah.
But prior to going to Vanier, so you said you're a big metalhead. Like, were you
Mhm.
ever introduced to jazz or classical, or did you learn all that shit at
In
Vanier?
Vanier. Yeah, in Vanier.
Okay. So did that,
All the-
regardless of not really wanting to learn that, did it open your mind to other genres of
Yeah.
music?
Yeah, definitely. I was into jazz. I was super into jazz. Like I really liked what I was learning, but it was just annoying to go home and have to learn this.
Oh yeah, no,
like,
that must be
yeah.
a pain in the ass. Yeah.
I don't want to have to do this because like it's gonna, I don't know what it's gonna do for me.
Well,
Like, I
especially
don't know
in
what it's
music,
doing. Yeah,
where you gotta
exactly.
kind
So
of
it's
do things however it works. So
yeah, like
be
that's
like-
it. I just
like do it
wish
like
their
this.
assignments were different. I wish there was like take a Taylor Swift song and flip it with like the jazz theory that you've learned. And that would have been more interesting for me.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, now I just did a jazz arrangement of a Taylor
Of a song.
Swift tune.
Yeah.
And then we really understand it. Okay, now you got a solo on top of this jazz
Mhm.
version of Taylor Swift. Oh shit, okay, now it's hard. And then like now it just got harder. And it's like that's
Yeah.
cool to me.
I feel like it's and imagine that was like that was a while ago. I mean, Vanier, like,
Yeah.
when you went to college, it's been a while.
Yeah.
And now, and maybe it's just me, but I feel like the music that I'm hearing, especially like the new pop music coming out, sounds first of all a bit more funky than it ever really did before. It
Yeah.
was always like it kind of always just sounded like more like closer to EDM than it did to funk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now, and I guess maybe you know that you're probably ahead of the curve on that, just on like trying to introduce jazz into pop. You know what I mean? Because
Definitely.
funk is just
Definitely.
a really big derivative of jazz.
I mean, bro, what they did, Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. with this
Oh
release,
my god! Oh my god! It's ridiculous.
It's incredible.
Did you watch the video?
Incredible. Yeah, incredible.
It's insane.
You
I
want to
love
be in
it.
that room with them and just be like, hey,
Yeah,
I just want to watch.
That must
Yes.
be like
You know what? That's actually a question I wanted to ask you. Like, because okay, obviously being in that room, like, first of all, Bruno Mars is like an insane talent to just be around. Anderson .Paak is just a nutcase. He's
is a
just
nutcase.
insane. He's just an insane musician and lyricist and all that. And it's like you, if you had to choose, not like your favorite artist and all that, but if you had to choose an album or like that you wish you could have been in the booth when they were recording, like that you could have worked on and been
that
there.
I could have worked on. Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
What would have been like?
That's a
What
deep-
an album
like
in history
15
you would
minutes in
want to
this,
work
and you're
on.
already drilling.
I know, but I'm just
Man,
saying, like, 'cause
You know what? There's so many. Like, I'll have an album and then I'll have a reason, and it's so weird. Like, all I can think about right now off the top of my head is like Billie Eilish's first album, where it's like, you know, when all those hits were coming out, I was like, oh my god, I wish I was a part of this, because the production quality is incredible, even though it's so minimal. That
What's
you're
in the
like,
room? Did you
wow.
watch the documentary?
No, I have to watch it.
It's incredible.
But like, yeah, that's it. Like, Billie Eilish's stuff freaked me out. I was like, wow, that's amazing. And then this other guy, James Blake, who I'm a huge fan of.
Yeah.
His first album was like mind blowing for me. It's all music that's weird and synthetic, and it's like, whoa! Like, it just changed my whole view on music. And yeah, so it really depends. It's like I'll have an album, and it's like I'll give you the reason why. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's sick.
because
And
that's
right
like,
now. Oh, go ahead, Tom.
because I was like, you know, like everybody wants the, like, you know, they want to be like the Quincy Jones of, like, you know, of like music and shit, that he just produces like everybody, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But like, yeah, it's cool. Like Billie Eilish, I wasn't expecting you. Honestly, I wasn't
neither.
expecting to hear Billie Eilish, and that's
No,
actually
bro,
fucking
because
sick.
it's incredible production quality
Yeah.
that's in there. That you're like, whoa! Like, new techniques, stuff that guys don't do usually, and it's very experimental. So I like that shit. I like guys that take risks
Sick.
and just do
And like,
just
and
go
like,
all
just
out.
just for like Tom and Steve to understand, like that whole album was like recorded in like her brother's bedroom.
Yeah.
Like there's like
But-
there's like nothing, you know, there were, okay, wherever it was mixed afterwards, whatever, but recorded, like you see it in the documentary, which I watched last week. They're in their bedroom. She just has a mic. He's just like playing some beats that he like created, and that's it.
But that's what it is now. It's so accessible.
Yeah.
Recording, you have a laptop, you have a sound card,
You're good to go.
you're good to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
All you need is
That's-
maybe a keyboard with a couple of triggers.
Yeah.
That you can
You're
do it.
good to go.
You can literally just make an entire album.
Oh yeah.
That's that.
What do you think about that as opposed to kind of the old method? You know, you had like 30 people in a studio, 12-piece band set,
But you know what?
smoke filling the
Cigarette
booth.
smoke.
You know what? I still love the old mentality, because when it's needed, it's like it's needed. Like we need. It's like, let's say Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, take that for example. They had to do that.
Yeah.
They had to grab the old guys, like not the old guys, but they did the old mentality of like getting a full
It's
band
live
in.
music. Yeah.
Let's go. We need to do this like this way, and that's it. That's all, and it works. It always works.
That
You know, so-
do you think, you know, like, would you ever want to record on tape? Would that
Oh,
ever
yeah.
be like a thing? Like,
Yeah, that would be amazing. We have a tape machine at the studio, and it's hilarious. Like, it's just like people ask for it, but it's a bitch to use. Like, it's really tough to use.
It must be
It's
more
very
expensive
hard.
also.
It's very expensive. I think it's like $300 for 20 minutes of tape.
20 minutes.
wow.
Shit.
Something like that. Something like that. Yeah, $300 for maybe 300 for 30. Maybe 300 for 30. Yeah.
Wow.
And the studio you're referring to, is it your own or is it a space
No.
that you rent?
It's a space I rent in Planet Studio. So Planet Studio is like
Okay.
one of the biggest studios in Montreal.
Yeah.
We have 2 main studios in Montreal, maybe 3. We have Apollo, Piccolo, and Planet. So I'm in Planet, and I have a room there. I just do my thing there,
That's
or I
amazing.
work from home. You know.
Yeah.
That's insane. For me, what really intrigues me about music production, and I'm glad that you're on the show, is like, how do you get like inspired? So like, I'm assuming you create like sounds and stuff, like, you
Yeah.
know, with a board or whatever. Like, it's always blown my mind. I feel like I'm in another life. I was probably a musician or something, but like now I'm like I have like no patience to learn anything. Like you see, I have a drum set back here.
I was just gonna say, I feel like
Yeah.
in another life I was a musician or something. There's a drum set.
Like I started playing drums when I was young.
I thought it was a bass this whole time.
Yeah.
I started playing when I was young, and then I kind of let it go. But then recently, I got this as a gift, so I was like, you know what, I get back into it. But I've always wanted to learn how to play guitar and stuff, and like create
yeah.
and like write music. And do you write music first of all? That's my one
Yes.
question.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, how do you even comprehend? Like, how does that come together? Like thoughts in
first
your
it
head
starts
on
off- well,
paper, like.
I'm really bad with lyrics, so I have a partner that I write songs with, and we just kind of catalog music. Because sometimes you'll run into a situation where it's like, hey, you guys have any? Like, you'll be with an artist, and they'll probably be like, look, I don't really write my own material, so like, do you guys have any songs available? Yep, I got some stuff, whatever style you need. And so me and her write together. She's amazing. Her name's Serene, yeah. Basically, it starts off with like, I don't know, just jamming out a few chords and then literally just humming out a melody that comes to you first. And it's like, oh, okay, yo, that melody's really cool. Let's structure it and then add lyrics to it. We'll all literally record mumbles. Like just mumbling
Also,
stuff.
you're like, this is what I want it to sound like, type thing.
Yeah. And then it's like, okay, now those mumbles all have like a certain timing. It's like, oh, okay, perfect. So let's fill it up with those words.
That's fucking
so
wild.
fascinating to me. It's so like I would love to be there, like for like a process of like how that even comes to fruition. Because
look at how like have you seen Sonic Highways? Have you ever seen that HBO like miniseries with Dave Grohl?
Yeah.
That he's literally making songs from the transcripts of each show. Like he's using them as the lyrics.
Oh my
God. He
God.
takes a transcript of what people are saying. He'll like restructure some of the sentences and he'll just into a song.
Nice.
Which is fucking mind blowing.
Yeah.
Which is insane. Like the way that like people can like, or when you see random people just start like jamming. Like I go to a buddy of mine's studio and he'll just like I'll just walk in and somebody starts playing a harp, which they have a harp, which already blows my mind. But somebody starts playing a harp and then he goes and plays percussions and then he has like keys that he's just looping something and it's like there's just music happening now and I'm like, I've been here like 10 minutes. What's going on?
Yeah, that's how it works.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
He's like, yeah, that's how it is. You should shut up.
That's how it is. That's how it is.
That's really fucked up. What would you say? Okay, so like, what do you feel is happening in music now that you're like, okay, like it's starting to be a little bit like too used in music? Do you find like there's any trends, any?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you got it's kind of like, let's say for example with hip hop, you got like the repetitive drum patterns that we always hear. Yeah. But now it's like about who's got the coolest hook, which is really cool. Who's got the best chorus? Who's got the best melody? So they're still considering the musical factor of it. It's just like sometimes the drum patterns are just like, okay, I'm kind of annoyed with this groove. Like I've heard this before in like 10 other songs.
Do you ever get Drake, fed? Oh yeah, okay.
Like Drake just released something that I was like really like not impressed whatsoever. But like I love Drake. But like I was like, really? That's it? Like shit. That's
like an EP,
that's
right,
all you released. Yeah, it was like 3 songs. I'm like,
He just needed to break another Spotify record.
Yeah, but I don't think he will. He will. It's not the same.
He decided to release that the same day as Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars. So
he's gonna get buried. Yeah, he's gonna get buried. It's.
I feel like tough. I was always like I got fed up of the mumble rap stuff pretty quick. I feel like all of that the hum. First of all, can we stop singing in triplets?
Yeah.
I understand that it sounds good, but can we do something else?
Yeah, but that's a new thing. That's what everyone was doing, right? They're like, oh, that's a new rhythm. That's cool. Let's overdo it. And so that's it. That's really what happened.
And it just sucks that it sounds good.
Yeah.
But then everybody does it and everybody cashes in on it. And then everybody's going to go back.
And credit to the producer.
Yeah.
He carried that a mumble into something that's being played millions of times.
Then because then again, you guys are the ones creating the trends at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like the artist is the artist, okay, but you guys structure it and put it together, and
the artist is the vessel of your work.
Yeah. Yeah,
Exactly.
imagine if you guys, if there was no producer that knew what he was doing, like you go into a studio and like the producer doesn't, yeah, and it sounds about right, and instead
No, but-
what you should be telling is that should be a D and it should be played on time.
Well, look, you know, you
Oh
can
well,
see
I've
that-
run into some like nightmare sessions. I've been in.
I was just
I've been
gonna
in some
ask you.
nightmare-
Yeah. there
Oh
must be,
man,
like, some
I've
sessions
been
where, like,
in some really bad sessions in my life, but like you just learn, man. Like if it's a bad singer and whatnot, you just work with it and that's it. You know, you just go with it and you
I'm
just
gonna
try
make
your
you
best.
sound better.
Yeah,
I feel like there's only so much you could do.
yeah. No, there is only so much you can do, but sometimes you actually come out with some cool shit, and you're like, oh, okay. Like recently, I had a guy come in, and his song idea was like not right at all. Like it was just not there. And then I just grabbed the bass and kind of flipped the chords and like edited his melody, and then we came out with something that was like really interesting. And he's not the strongest singer, but it works. It just works.
Okay.
on the
Yeah.
track, you know?
So do people come to you that are like, are they mostly like professional singers or like musicians, or
I
are
get
they
both.
people that are just like, oh, I just want to come and record something?
No, I get both. Like I don't do the whole like I just need to record and you know.
Okay.
Just record and I have this beat from YouTube, please. Like no,
Yeah. Okay. No. All right.
you know, like I've had that in the past, and I don't do that anymore because it's kind of like it drains your energy.
Okay.
And like now, I'm just trying to stay focused on like what I really want to do, who I want to really work with, and like establish a plan, and you know, and just do that stuff. So it's really cool. It's like it's the best way to do it, I think. Just want to save
So
all that
essentially-
creative energy.
Yeah. Like essentially, your brain just never shuts music out at all. Like you're just always.
No, that's a problem though.
Yeah, you're always thinking of a
Sorry.
beat, or you're thinking of a lyric, or whatever.
Yeah, it's a problem. It's just like you get burnt out easily in this field
Okay.
because you're just constantly thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking, and then you're like, especially that I work from home sometimes. It's like if I'm chilling on the couch and I'm playing Rocket League, okay, because I love Rocket League. It's one of my guilty pleasures. It's like soccer with cars. Like, come on, like, and I can fly. Like, let's go. Like, I've gotten so good in that game, but like having my studio there, I'm like, I'll play like an hour, and I'm like, I need to go do something like creative, and then you know, you beat yourself up if you're not too creative or whatever that day,
Yeah.
and it's like,
You should make a beat from Rocket League, by the way. You
know,
should
but
sample
that's
the
why
game.
you can't force. You don't force music, huh? Oh my
Yeah, I
god!
said you
dude,
should
no,
make
man.
a.
There's a guy from Montreal. Huh? Make a beat.
No,
from
sorry,
Rocket
it
League
was
to
just
sample
it was
them?
just lagging. Yeah, I guess the connection just lagged a bit. Sorry, I didn't. I
Boop.
don't know what the hell just happened.
But no, yeah, there's like some really good music on Rocket League too.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And see, that's another thing. Like how, like, would you ever? Has anybody ever come to you to say like, okay, like I have a video. Can you put me something together, like audio wise, to match like a video, or is it strictly just like music production that you
I've done that, yeah, in the past.
like Foley?
I've done that.
I don't. Do you do Foley like for movies and stuff?
Oh, I
like
did.
for-
I did that once. I did that once a long time ago. It was for
That's-
like a
that seems
Concordia
sick.
project. It was really fun. It was really fun. But I had like banks of like samples. Like I didn't have to actually record myself, like walking and everything.
Okay.
I have
Oh,
all
okay.
that stuff, and like, you know,
You were.
I
set.
think actually the only thing I recorded was in the scene the girl was taking off her scarf, and I wanted to just do this, like the
Uh-huh.
sound of
Nice.
a scarf, you know, removing and stuff like that. So I just didn't have it. I'm like, oh crap, okay, let's record,
That's
you
so-
know. And
that's
I
so
followed
nuts.
her every move,
Yeah.
dude. I followed her every move.
Yeah.
She touches her hair, I touched my hair, and I went close to the mic, like that. Like I did every little detail. I went
can picture
insane.
it's like recording ASMR. You just got to be like super
Oh
close.
yeah. I hate that. I hate that stuff so much. Though ASMR,
ASMR?
I hate it. I
You-
cringe. I'm like, oh, I hate that sound. Like every sound that people like, for some reason, I'm like, oh, I don't like that.
You got to actually. Steve showed me a really good ASMR. If ever you want to see something that's like out of the
Which
box,
one?
the Slavic ASMR. So the guy's just like he's just like squeezing cigs. near a
Oh
mic.
my god.
He's asking to borrow $20.
Wow. Oh no.
That's probably my favorite ASMR I've ever seen. Like,
Squatting in front of building.
squatting in front of building. But that's So you had a bank for Foley. That's at least, man, because it seems
Oh
like
yeah,
to make some of those noises, like you see people like when they're just like a boat like tied up on a dock and it's like slamming, and you hear the waves coming in. And then you see what people are using to make those noises, that they're just smashing boxes together or some shit.
Yeah,
and you're like,
that's
how they make this noise. You
A
don't
lot
see
of
what's
times-
behind it, you know? Like you
A
don't
lot
see,
of times, guns cocking is a doorknob.
Mm-hmm.
oh
It's just
my
like the
god.
mechanism of a doorknob.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Yeah.
sick.
Smart.
You got to use what's in the room, you know what I mean? Like you use what
Yeah.
you got. Like some of these guys have like just those studios with just stuff.
Yeah, but even like Godzilla's roar. You ever see that stuff? A Godzilla's roar is a cello of someone bowing it, just going, and then they process it, they slow it down, and then pitch it up so that it becomes like this, and it's like it's just pitched up, so it's like, you know, that whole Godzilla sound.
That's crazy. That's like the T-Rexes in
Jurassic Park.
They were turtles.
Yeah.
Turtles,
Lightsabers in Star Wars was the cat meowing super slow.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. That's crazy.
I didn't know that. That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Music production, guys. Sound production. Just sound in general. So key.
We're in the wrong field. We gotta go to that.
No, you're probably in the right field.
No, we're probably, I feel like I wouldn't be able to do that. I mean, you've seen the movie Hereditary, right? Has everybody seen this movie?
Yes, I
see, yeah. I don't know if when I watched that movie, the sound, the sound like of that.
Yeah, but like even like Inception and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's because guys are mixing audio. Yeah, everyone's mixing. For movie, you're mixing audio in a different way than music. Like it's not the same as like a 2-track audio that you're gonna send out to Spotify.
You should make like a fucking like a crazy album of just like this could be a movie, music. You know, like like an epic like movie music album.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing!
If I could put it in something, you could send it to the kids show after. It's kind of it's inspired by Inception, but it's
more for kids.
But for kids,
you know, it's all good, guys. We can use this.
Luca, like for you. You said earlier you like beat yourself up when things aren't like the way you want it to be or whatever. Like
it's the whole you know, what is it? Creative block sometimes.
Yeah. The how big is the pressure to like create a hit song? Like how do you know?
That's the problem. Like, I had this conversation with a producer named Domino, and I think he grew up in the East End. No, he didn't. He has some tracks on the radio right now. And he has one that's playing on Virgin, which is like a huge accomplishment. Like for anyone in Montreal, like when you're on Virgin, like full rotation, that's like whoa, like serious.
Well, your song with Chinsei was on the radio as well, right?
Yeah, we're on the beat.
Okay.
Yeah,
you're on the beat. Yeah,
it's awesome, awesome. Yeah, that was incredible.
You did the whole album, right? You did all of.
I did the whole EP. Yeah, the whole EP.
Yeah, that's sick. The EP sounded amazing.
Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah. It means a lot because like that thing was like blood, sweat, and tears. It was tough, but it was really fun and very experimental. What was I getting at? Oh yeah, so the pressure to make a hit. Okay, the thing is, don't ever walk into a studio session saying, "Today we're making a hit." You just ruined the vibe.
It's not like the movies, you know.
Yeah, like you wanna go into a studio with no expectations, so that way it's like it all comes out, and it's like, yo guys, like, we have something really cool here. And I've done that mistake myself, where I've come into studio sessions like, okay, I'm working with this girl. It's gonna be the 4th song off the EP. Well, I gotta deliver something totally different. It has to be a hit. And then I'm in the session, and I'm literally fighting, like within myself, going, "Oh, this isn't cool. This isn't cool." And the girls in the back just like, "Ah, see, cool. I'm so why?" I was like, but no, it's not. It's like I'm just going, "No, this shit. What am I doing?" And then like I don't know what I'm doing, and then I just end up fighting with myself. And I'm like, "Okay, stop. Like, just take a breather. Grab the acoustic guitar. Write the song from like, you know, front to back. Good to go. Then produce." You know.
That's the thing. I feel like especially when it comes to something like creative, that you have to create something like that, and that you have to collaborate with somebody. Like you gotta, you know, I mean, the girls coming in there or the guys coming in there, whatever artist is coming in has lyrics, maybe like something like outline in their head of like how they want the melody to go and what, you know, and then you gotta like on every artist that's coming in, you gotta not only put it together, but you also have to like conceptualize like what are you trying to get at?
Exactly. And the thing is like it's because producers we put on the pressure of like you want to have the general idea, the general song down, like even the set, like literally the production where it's like the beat is like there in front of the artist, because one, you're kind of flexing in front of the artist, you're kind of like, wow, okay, you got all this done and so quickly, but sometimes it doesn't work that way and the artist doesn't even care. They're just like, hey, we're together doing something, and you forget about that, which is really bad. So you got to just be there, like, just enjoy the vibe. If the song was made just on piano and you guys have the melody and the lyrics and everything came together nice, worry about the production later, man. Just do it tomorrow. Like, just do it on your own and then spit it back out to the artist, and they'll love it. Song's done. The song's the most important part. Like the Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak song, I'm pretty sure was built on just piano. I'm sure they were just jamming on the piano together. Let's write a song. And they just did that song, and that's it. Yeah. And then they got the guys, called them in, guys, let's do an arrangement. Okay.
You think that song came together in like a day?
I think so.
That's why.
I think so, because Bruno Mars, like, and I realized this today with my parents. It was so funny because my mom agreed, and my mom, like, she's not musical, but for some reason she hears shit that I'm like, really? You heard that too? Okay, cool. And because I was saying, I'm like, I was listening to the song on the way to my parents because it's Pasta Sunday.
Yeah.
On my way to my parents. So I'm on the way to RDP. Yeah. And so I go to RDP and I'm like, I'm listening to the song. I'm cranking it full blast. And I realize Bruno Mars has been writing the same song like for years. It's like, I got a condo in Miami. And this song again. What you like? It's always like very like, hey, this is what I'm doing. And that's what just I'm doing. Like the melodies are almost all the same. So it's kind of like, I was like, okay, he did that in like 3 or 4 songs already, like this technique, you know, but it works.
And they're all hits.
Yeah. They're all hits. That's it. He just got Anderson .Paak on it, and that's it.
Yeah.
You throw a fucking crazy drum beat. You throw his flow,
his vocals.
His vocals. You can tell.
What a pairing, though.
Yeah, and
like,
you know what it is?
Great assembly of 2 artists.
You know, it's the kind of song when you listen to it that you know what both of them look like while they're singing the song.
Yeah.
You can tell Anderson .Paak is singing it with a smile.
With a big smile and glasses.
Yeah, and you could tell Bruno Mars is just doing that.
Yeah.
You know? You know what I mean?
Do it again, please. Do it again.
He's just doing that fucking... this is gonna end up a clip, being a clip. Nice. He's doing that, you know, like. But now he looks like Pablo Escobar.
He has that stash now.
Yeah,
he has an alter ego because he got signed with Lacoste, and now he's Ricky Regal.
Oh no! Stop it! Why do you?
They must do so much cocaine.
Honestly, they look like they do.
But
for real.
But it's in the music industry.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, no kidding. Like in that studio where they filmed the video, it's over. Like this white dust.
Oh yeah.
Also, when Anderson .Paak sings, it sounds like he's been a smoker all his life. Also, you know?
He always does. He's always sounded like that. It's crazy.
But it's hard.
I saw him at the Jazz Fest.
Oh, we were there as well.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yo, that was insane. It became a hip hop show when he played a song that has Kate Renata featured on it. Like Kate Renata did the beat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
See, would you freak out? Him and the Free Nationals just show up. Listen, we're looking for a studio. We're in town. We're looking for a studio. We had some ideas.
But it's like I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care to record them. I'd be more like, guys, like, get me involved in the songwriting with you guys. Like, I want to write something together.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care about placing a mic in front of Anderson .Paak and being like, wow, I'm recording his vocal.
Bro.
No, he's like, I want like produce it.
You're part of the team.
That's it. It's like, you're part of the team, man. Let's go. Okay, cool.
That would be one. Who's one artist you could like if they disappeared right now, you'd be like, no loss.
Oh.
Wow, you're like still. That's like you're on fire with the questions.
Wow,
no, I was gonna say that.
Oh, sorry.
No loss.
No, it's fine.
I don't know. No loss.
no loss. That you're just like, you know what, this artist. Okay,
Okay.
listen. Yeah, you're there, and you're like, listen, Sinead O'Connor. It was nice while it lasted.
No Connor.
Good
You know,
fucking bye.
hey, Jessica Simpson, man. You know, it's like it was nice while it lasted. Ciao, bro. Like that's what I could think about right now. That's it. For some weird reason, I just want.
That's
Jessica
so
Simpson.
random.
I know, but it's you said someone who it's like, what did they do? I don't know. I don't.
The
know
only
what they
you
did.
said that, and the only thing I pictured was Ashley Simpson on SNL.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where it was that she was just obviously lip
I think it
syncing.
was. I think it
Yeah,
was that.
exactly. But you see, like for some reason, to me, Ashley Simpson, no, I wouldn't touch her. I'd leave her exactly what she did. Like everything, fine. That's
It was
good. Like you did like this pop punk scene where all the girls in high school they loved her. Good, there was a thing. Jessica Simpson, I don't know. I had Mariah Carey to listen to. I could have listened to freaking who else at the time?
Brittany,
Britney. Oh my God. Okay, there you go.
you know, Christina,
Like my-
you know, those
Yeah, my freaking childhood crushes. Your first
Yeah.
boners are watching fucking Stronger's video.
You know what's weird is that Jessica Simpson is such an interesting answer because except for the cover of "These Boots Are Made for Walking" from Dukes
Oh
of
my
Hazzard,
God.
I don't know what
Yeah.
other song I can't tell you another song that she sang.
No,
Good
exactly.
point.
It's just kind of like okay, like it's just very all right, cool.
I have more of a chance of telling you a song that Mandy Moore sang.
Yeah, yeah.
which is
and Mandy
Candy.
Moore is super important. I find like she's also
Yeah, you know?
someone very important. Hey, A Walk to Remember, baby. That's a tearjerker right there.
There you
Come on.
go.
Like
Wow.
that's Steve's favorite movie.
Oh my God.
Boom.
Steve's like, Mandy Moore, wasn't she an entourage?
But it's that's so funny. And like who would you because Tom kind of took the I wanted to ask you like what's an artist you think. Okay, so you know what?
You want me to
So
change the mic? You want me to get
no. What I'll do is I'll ask this. I'll ask what's an artist that you think is overrated?
Overrated. There is someone I'm trying to think about. So you guys
Like
gave me
right
a bit of a list.
If
Jessica Simpson.
Overrated. Why can't I think of one right now?
You have to marry one, fuck one, murder one.
That's good. Oh
Jessica
man,
Simpson's dead.
I can't. Oh man, I can't think of an artist that's overrated. I really can't. Oh my God.
I don't know. That is actually who is
Well,
overrated.
Tom, you and I had this discussion when we did the live of like last year about bands that are overrated.
Oh, go. Let's go. Bands that are overrated.
Okay, yeah, no, let's do it.
20.
Let's go.
Wow.
He's gonna come on, Limp Bizkit. Say Limp Bizkit.
Oh, no. No. There's no overrated in
No.
Limp Bizkit. When I saw them at Heavy
you.
MTL, I almost cried.
It must have been insane.
fuck
It must have been
yeah.
insane.
It was what, 2 years ago? I almost cried.
Yeah.
I was so happy. I was in the front. Like
That's
front
like
row.
something to see. Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, that
Steve's
was
crying
something to
inside.
see.
I
And
am. I'm
trying to remember
Dude.
the bands that are.
He was like trashing MTL. He came on stage, Fred Durst, and he's like, "Hey, Montreal, fuck you guys." And we're like, "Oh, my God. Like, are you crazy?" And he's like, "Yeah, we saw what you guys did on the comments. We saw your comment thread because everyone was trashing Heavy MTL,
What the
saying that there
fuck?
was not enough money, so they had to get Limp Bizkit, you know."
Aw.
And so he was trashing us, but then it's like he would like lead it into a song, and it was like,
That's
what?
interesting. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
like he would go like, he'd be like, what, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me, and then boom, they go into like Rage Against the Machine, and it was like, what?
Holy shit.
Yo, like the whole crowd was like going insane because they were playing covers, and then they would play their hits, and then play covers, and play their hits. They don't have enough
That's
hits to do the whole thing.
nuts.
Oh no, it was amazing.
That's
It was a
fucking
huge party.
awesome.
Honestly, I have an overrated band.
Go.
Okay, go. And you're gonna say you too.
Ooh.
I have two overrated bands.
Oh my God! Hold on, let me turn on the light. Let's turn on the lights. Oh, there you go. I can see. My eyes were just burning. Okay, go.
I would like U2. I'm just not a big U2 fan. I like some songs, but yeah, no. There's very few songs that I like. Very few songs. I'm actually Bon Jovi is overrated. Bon Jovi's very overrated. Bon Jovi early Bon Jovi, fine.
Yeah.
Everything past 2001,
I just can't do it anymore. I can't.
garbage. But Maroon 5, I find anything past that first album.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my.
That first album was great. Songs about
Even the
gay,
second one's good. The second one's good though.
but
Golden.
everything
Well-
else was just like.
But let's go back to Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi.
You're losing all our listeners in the East End.
Oh,
right now.
Oh yeah, but this is the
Elves are
thing.
gone. They just turned
This
off
is
their
the-
car radios.
This is the problem with me is that my whole life growing up and playing guitar in the East End, what
Yeah.
kind of request do you think I got?
You know
It
Bed
was
of
just-
Roses.
I was like, do you know Bed of Roses? Oh my God, play that other one.
Can you-
Dead or Alive. I'll play Always, and I'd
You
be
know-
like,
Right here,
I hate-
94.
oh, bro, I hate. Like I don't like Bon Jovi anymore because I just
That makes
can't
sense.
listen to "He's Romeo is bleeding." I go insane. I go insane when I hear his voice. I'm at a wedding. I'm like, I gotta walk out. Call me when there's Journey. Call me when Journey's on.
Call me when Journey.
please.
Steve can't listen to Journey ever since he watched the Sopranos finale, which was like last year.
Oh,
So
Oh my God.
Uh,
Steve's probably gonna say
Yeah.
Mumford and Sons, right, Steve?
Oh my God! What a fucking. There's your don't miss answer.
okay, there you go. There you
Oh
go.
my
Okay, I'll
God,
take them as
Mumford and Sons.
overrated because they've been doing the same album for a long time. It's
Holy
the
shit.
last one, you know, their first
they
album.
did,
They
the,
were like,
they
"Oh."
did the electric one, and then they
Yeah.
were like, "Yeah, we're back to normal. We're back."
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
So the first album was really good, but then after that, it's like, oh shit.
Eh.
But yeah.
is anybody
my
gonna
God.
say Dave Matthews?
Wow.
Oh,
I'll fucking-
but- the thing is, but wait, hold on. The thing
They're
with Dave
incredible
Matthews is
musicians.
they're incredible musicians, so you're there to watch something like, wow,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You know, but like
I'm-
Bon Jovi, I can't find that in Bon Jovi. Going back to Bon Jovi,
You have some grievances.
So I'm
There's some
guessing it's Bon Jovi. I'm guessing Bon Jovi is like your
Bon
one of
Jovi's the king of overrated for me. I can't do it. I'm sorry, every MILF and RDP,
I'm sorry, Mom.
everyone. Oh, my mom would agree. My mom would agree.
Amazing.
You know what I grew up on? I grew up on soul music. My
Yes.
parents only listened to Teddy Pendergrass,
Oh,
Al Green,
Nice.
Marvin Gaye, Barry White, all that stuff. I had the records, Michael Jackson, all that stuff. And then for some reason on Saturdays when my mom had all the windows open and she was
cleaning
cleaning,
the house.
it was salsa music. Yeah, I don't know why. It was salsa music and disco. So like Bee Gees was like nonstop.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
is that? Why is it that when it's the time to clean the house, the music selection changes? That was
Oh,
one
you
thing
gotta
that I
move.
noticed.
You gotta
No, but
move, man.
I remember, and it was fucking weird because it was right. It was like everybody had just gotten like 5 CD changers. Remember 5 CD changers? How fucking
yeah,
crazy!
yeah.
Now people
Yeah.
are walking around with fucking anthologies of like every artist known to mankind in their pocket.
Yeah.
Before
But if you're an
5
RDP, it's all Bon Jovi 1,
Yeah.
Bon Jovi 2, Bon Jovi 3, live. I got Bon Jovi live. Like,
Tell us how you really feel.
Oh my-
yeah. Anyways, I love Bon Jovi.
Did you ever imagine? I've been to every concert.
Yeah, that's it. I've never been to a Bon Jovi concert. Oh my god.
Oh, that would
it's-
suck.
every
no
wedding, bro.
offense to him.
No,
Well,
Maybe
you
no
know what?
offense to him. Fuck that.
No, you know
No,
what?
no,
I
no.
feel like I don't mind Bon Jovi personally, but I don't want to listen to him.
Like you don't
Okay,
mind
wait,
John
wait.
Bon Jovi. You don't mind
Yeah,
John
like
Bon
I
Jovi.
feel like he's
No,
actually
exactly.
a cool guy.
Yeah, we
I
like
feel like
Bon
he's a
Jovi,
cool
but
guy,
we don't
yeah.
like the Bon Jovi band.
Yeah,
But
he
the
does
thing
the
is-
dishes at the shelters and all that. You know,
But
he
yeah.
does the dishes in
But
New
guys,
Jersey.
So let's go with like 5 top bands of the East End. So that means like East End fans. So
Okay,
we have
go.
Bon
Bon
Jovi,
Jovi.
Bon Jovi.
Brian
Wait.
Adams.
Oh,
Brian,
my
well,
God.
yeah.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
hold on. We got Aerosmith. Big one in the East End. Big
Yeah.
one in the East End.
Yeah.
We got okay, I said right. Oh my god, Journey, of course.
Yeah.
So that's 4. Now who's the last one? U2.
Yeah. You too.
Wait, I feel like there's a more relevant.
There is another one.
Hold on.
Well, depending when you were born, an argument could be made for Hadaway.
I love how he turned around.
you
Hadaway.
don't remember growing up, like right when we were about like 13, 14 years old, and you used to start seeing like your brother, your sisters, or your cousin's friends driving around, windows down, and it was just like Tiesto, just in search of sunrise too.
Tiesto.
and like
Yeah,
you-
but that to me is different. That's a whole different category.
Yeah. No, I agree.
To me,
I
it's
agree. That
like
is
no,
different. That
because
is
it's like
different,
no,
yeah.
that's it. And that's why, like,
Yeah.
even growing up in bands, like I would see it. I would see like these guys that would be in jam spaces in the East End, like behind Shex and RDP, guys. Okay? Behind Shex and RDP, there was a jam space, okay, where we used to like literally kick the vending machine and there would be cans coming out. Like it was the coolest space. And like we were jamming and you'd hear like the band next door playing like, oh yeah, this is our new song. Sounds exactly like every Bon Jovi song.
Oh.
You go to the band next door, they sound like an Aerosmith cover band. And like I would be so against it. I was like, guys,
I
we're
have
just
your
gonna
fifth
do our own
band.
shit. Huh?
I have your fifth band.
Go.
And this is a little bit older, maybe like 10 years before us, but Skid Row. My cousin, she used to go insane for fucking Skid Row.
I don't mind Skid Row though.
I don't mind them either. But they were like fucking something like the
Yeah.
yeah.
If we're talking about like top 5 singers or like artists in the East End, I would definitely tell you that Tom Jones.
Oh,
Yeah.
How do you
Michael
get
Bublé.
Tom Jones though? Tom Jones is awesome.
I
Tom
know.
Jones, but in the East End, Tom Jones, really, people would
I feel like if you play Delilah at an
Oh,
Italian
yeah.
wedding, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over. They're throwing
Or
dishes.
Sex Bomb.
Or Sex
Yeah.
Bomb.
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Sex Bomb gets every woman.
Okay, but like singers, okay, yeah, we got Tom Jones, but then you're gonna have the
Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé. Yeah, people who don't know jazz and they're just gonna say, yeah, that's jazz. That's not jazz. It's pop jazz. It's pop jazz. He's very good, but it's pop jazz.
Yeah.
It's
Like
easily
actually, something
Yeah.
that I was talking about with someone recently. If you want to listen, if you like Michael Bublé, and then you're like, I really want to listen to like some real deep jazz, then just listen to Seth MacFarlane, bro. He has an
Yeah.
album. Oh my god! It's
Wait, the
amazing.
Family Guy Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's a
you're
singer
just
too.
listening to Brian. You're just listening to Brian sing, but he's Seth MacFarlane. It's his regular voice.
Yeah.
So if you want to listen to that, that's like some real jazz. Like
This
really
is
good
like no
musician.
bullshit. This exists.
No,
he
he's
has
an
like
artist.
2 albums.
Yeah.
He has like 2 albums.
He has 2 or 3,
I've
maybe.
been
Yeah.
living under a rock. Fuck, I gotta
Oh
stop
no,
watching
you'll
Seinfeld.
love it. You'll
It's
love
like
it. And
it's like how Hugh Laurie's an author. He wrote a book. It's actually really good.
Ah, Hugh Laurie. And also, he's also a singer.
Yeah, that too.
That's
Yeah,
this is-
Steven Seagal, that's a musician.
So sorry, yes.
and a fat cop.
So sorry to interrupt. So we had Michael Bublé, Tom Jones. Who else? A singer?
I was looking over here.
He's just looking. He's literally
I
just
have my
looking
RDP,
around.
Can we count Il Divo as one person?
I guess El Divo.
Yeah, that's one person. Yeah, but then you got the guys, the typical
Josh
wafts that are
Groban,
like,
you know.
oh my god, yeah.
Scroll
But like the typical wafts that are like, you know, it's real music though. Frank Sinatra. Like, yes, of course, yes. You're naming a great. That's like telling me, you know who's good? Celine Dion. Yeah, thank you. It's like a no brainer. We know Celine is the
She's
greatest.
good. She's one of the good ones. Her.
She's one of the good ones, sir. Huh? I think she's a legend. Yes, she's a legend. It's
Oh,
Celine.
she's from Montreal.
Yeah, you know she's from Charlemagne. You, Luca, you live in Lachenay. That's across the street. But yeah,
You know what's one type of music though you'll never be able to pinpoint. You'll never be able to put a label on it or anything. Like you can tell, like you could say like these stand, okay, yeah, these are the songs that people listen to. But I guarantee you, if ever you see Hype Man Steve driving on the street, you will never be able to anticipate what is coming out of those speakers
Euro.
ever in your life.
Euro.
It's no, it's not even. It might be Euro, but it might be like Euro trap folk.
Oh my god! Wow.
I think
You
that's
know?
a perfect segue for our weekly segment. Tom.
Wait
I
until
think
you
it
see
is.
what Steve's got for us this week.
Oh my
So
god!
it
So,
is.
Wait
So,
until
like,
you
what
see.
is it?
All right,
What do you have?
I'm gonna queue up Steve, and then
Okay.
Steve's gonna blow our faces off. Okay.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
blow.
The Hype Man's Ethnic Song of the Week.
We're back for more.
Still not canceled, folks.
Not yet, anyway.
Everybody just wants more ethnic song of the week, Steve.
Well,
We'll
you
have a
know what?
podcast. Would just
I'm
be
done. Yeah, an ethnic podcast.
Anyways,
Anyways, back to the real deal, people.
In
Okay?
English, but subtitled with a different language every week.
guess the language, folks.
So this is actually, I'm going back. I did the Turkey 2 weeks ago, but when I was doing that, I was like, my God, how haven't I had this next artist up yet? He was known since the 90s for Shimarik, a very popular song of his. But what I'm going to play next is from his album 10, his 10th studio album. Ladies and
killed Luca,
gentlemen,
by the way. You've killed him.
this is
I think you should wait a
Yola.
second.
Wait,
Like-
Steve, wait. This is 10 now. This is the 10th.
I'm crying. I'm crying.
This is the
They're like-
10X album, guys.
Yeah, it's his
They're
10th
like-
album.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay,
Yeah.
go just play it. I can't even explain it.
So this is Yola by Tarkan.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Oh, wow.
Don't tell me this
Wow.
doesn't get the place going in Turkey.
You know what?
Oh.
Did you find that like as a 2021 release of his?
No, this was from 2017 or 18, I think. Let
Okay,
me see.
they're still behind though. Jesus, it's not because no, meaning
Miami Vice just aired there.
2017.
no, but that's what
this,
I'm saying. Like because I had a conversation about that. Even how in Quebec, like let's say house music or even radio songs that are out in Quebec, the French artists that are singing, you could tell that they're a little like they're 2 years behind the trend of the States, but Quebec loves that, and it's
Yeah.
fine. Like I released a track recently, so shameless plug or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's on the radio now, so like we're super excited.
Yeah.
And
Amazing.
so it's the thing is that I was having a conversation with a buddy, and I was like, we did Slap House, which is very Medusa, those guys that do like, or even
yeah.
Tiesto's "Let's Get Down to Business." That song, right? It's considered
Yeah.
Slap House.
Okay.
Well, I'm like, okay, but like I can't do a follow-up single for this guy in Slap House. It's gonna be dated. And the guy was like, dude, it's on Quebec radio. You can do it again. And like, and you're not gonna be behind. Like, you can just do it again. We're 2 years behind, but it's new to them. You know, it's like it's crazy.
In
No,
Quebec, they don't
it's-
follow the trend. They don't follow.
No,
the
that's
trend.
it. Well, it's like they have their own trend. It's like they're just you know, they have the sound. Quebec has its own sound. There's like really good musicians in Quebec. Like good
Oh,
artists in
musicians is
Quebec, I have to
fantastic.
say.
Yeah.
Musicians, yeah, but even artists, man. We got some killer artists in Quebec, like for real.
Yeah.
Like Celine. Yeah, it's great. It's
Celine, bro.
I'm
And
kidding,
Frank,
I'm
but
kidding.
don't forget Frank Sinatra. Bro.
Yeah, he's a good one. He's a legend, I think.
Yeah.
Imagine, could you
So-
imagine if Celine Dion knew how to play drums? Huh? Could you picture that?
She's singing as she's hitting the drums.
They're just
My-
sampled.
That's
They're all-
something that she would do,
go
though.
on,
That would be something
on.
she would do.
Oh my god.
my
Okay,
God.
Steve. So, what's the story behind this track of yours? And give us the because we already forgot the artist in this in the title.
Yeah.
Yola.
So,
Dun, dun,
yeah.
That's all I remember.
Oh, yo,
Yeah.
it actually sounds perfect.
Yeah, that's
That's actually perfect.
There you go. I got it for you.
Yeah, so Yola means send in Turkish.
Send it.
And send,
Oh,
yeah.
full send.
Yeah, full. Well, you know, it's not so much a full send as if sending pain in this case,
Oh.
as we often see in the ethnic song of the week. And so he's looking around. There's appears to be suffering all around him, and this is why I think it is because it's a bit vague. He's saying they got together and they came towards him joyfully, and she's like, "Oh, you want to smile in my face now?" So I think his ex married someone, and he's super bitter about it. And you know, he was he was like throwing himself around, and he's gonna go out of his mind. And he's saying, "Send me his destiny, send him his pain. He's the father of misery."
Oh my God, Steve! Yo. It just doesn't. It doesn't. But do you see what? Do you see? This is the thing. Because do you get that from the song?
Well, you
It's
know
so
what?
happy.
It's so happy.
But see, it's so very deceiving in a lot of songs. Like we've had the Juanes. Did we have Juanes? I think.
No, I don't think
Anyways.
we've had Camisa Negra on this show.
Okay, which is
Yeah.
very interesting because it's super upbeat and very depressing because his soul is black like his shirt.
You know what? It's a general rule. Like you know, Ryan Tedder, by the way, like the you know, like the guy from One
For one
Republic.
Republic. Yeah.
Yeah, his rule when he writes a song is if the music is very happy, he's going to write something extremely sad about it.
Well,
Like,
it
and it's
certainly
just like-
works. The rule applies around the world. I'll tell
Well,
you
that's
that.
it. It's a general rule because if you do too much of something, then it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like you're not going to put happy lyrics on top of a happy beat. It's going to be like,
No.
Yeah.
want to chill out? We get it. It's sunny outside there, but like, chill.
Or else we
Yeah.
wouldn't have Eastern Europe. You know what I mean?
Right?
So, Steve, once again, the title of the song and the artist, and they can find it on the playlist, correct?
They could definitely find it on the playlist, and the song is Yola from the 10th album of the legendary Tarkan.
Holy shit!
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Luca, go through the playlist. I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
seriously.
your mind is gonna leak out of
Yeah.
your skull.
I am so down, and I think I have, and I was just confused. I think
You're
I
like,
have.
are these the guys I'm gonna do an interview with?
Oh
Yeah, I
my
was like,
God.
what's happening?
What?
There's
the
so much.
I'm like,
You take a speaker and you play the playlist in front of a glass of milk, and it instantly becomes yogurt.
Oh my
Instantly.
God.
Luca,
Yogurt.
before we let you go,
Oh,
I
already.
have a serious question to ask you,
Go.
and this has become a signature question here on
Yeah.
Snobcast and Snob Media. So, what song would you have played at your funeral, and why?
Come on.
It's such a great question.
Great question.
Come on.
I
don't even
literally
think of this
ask this
stuff.
to celebrities all the time, and they love it.
What have people said? Like that's what song that I have played on my funeral.
It's so hard without any prep. I wouldn't even know what the fuck.
His
yeah.
brain right now is like, oh, I had this song, that song, Frank Sinatra, Celine Dion,
Jessica Simpson.
Bon
Probably
Jovi.
anything. No, probably anything from like Blink-182 from like back
Oh,
in the day. Like
take off
one
your
of their
pants and
first.
jacket.
Yes, but even older. You know, like from Dude Ranch and stuff. Just like something crazy and fast and just like fun, and that's it. Like that's it. I think that's it. Like just to, because that I feel like those albums, like Blink-182 in general, like they make me think of like when I was a kid and whatnot. So it's like
It was the good old days.
Oh yeah, big time skateboarding and everything, man.
Would you consider? I don't like asking the generic like who's your favorite band or whatever, but like what are some of the artists that you tend to always go back to?
Go back, like I want to just feel nostalgic.
No, like
and
you're
stuff.
always like that's like comforting to you. Like, oh, I'm gonna go listen to so and so.
Who's your go-to?
My go-to lately, my go-to. Honestly, I don't know. I've been listening to a lot. So, you know who I love though? Like, and it's gonna sound so random, but Rosalia. Like, all her
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Mom's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
she's,
I met
I'm
her.
not dating her.
I met her in
dating her.
person, guys.
Oh.
And I fucked up.
You
What
what?
do
It
you
was
mean?
hilarious. I
What
fucked
did you
up
do?
so much. She was at the studio. She was playing Oshiaga, and she had to record something quickly. So they came to the studio and they recorded Apale, I think, one of her songs. Yeah, Apale. And so I'm walking the halls, and I can hear, like, fuck, this girl sounds like Rosalia. But, like, it's not her. It can't be her. Why would she be her? She walked as I'm walking up the stairs, and I'm like, I'm about to, like, walk into the session. She opens the door, and she's like, yes. I'm like, and I'm looking. No. I'm looking at her, and in my mind, I'm like, this girl looks exactly like Rosalia.
Holy
Crazy.
Oh,
What are the
no.
odds? And no, because she had no makeup on, and she looked a little different to me. So I'm like, oh, she looks so much like Rosalia. And she's like, see? I'm like, is Dan there? The owner of Planet Studio. Is Dan there? Okay. And then in my mind, I'm like, okay, she probably understands French. She's Spanish from here. Like, est-ce que Dan est là? And she's like, okay. And I'm like, and then she looks at me. She's like, where is the bathroom? I'm like, oh, bathroom's down there. And then that was it. That was my conversation with her.
Oh
And then
my
I
God.
walked downstairs, and I was with an artist already. I go back in the room. I'm like, I was just so bothered. I'm like, man, that girl looked like Rosalia. The owner comes downstairs. He's like, yeah, bro, we got big stars at the studio today. We got this girl Rosalia upstairs. Apparently, she's a big shit. I wanted to throw.
No.
I wanted to
And
just throw everything.
And you pointed her to the closest
Bathroom.
Deuce Palace.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, there, it's right there.
Oh my God.
Like, why don't you speak fucking English?
Oh
Like,
my God.
Oh no! But then my buddies who recorded her, they're like, Lucas, she speaks in English fine. I don't know what the hell she was trying to do. she just speaks with an accent.
Imagine
And
she was just fucking with you.
Oh, bro, they were taking care of her so good. They like she would ask for huevos rancheros. And like she'd be like, I need huevos rancheros, Jacob. I am so hungry. She would talk like that. I'm so hungry, please. And so he called a breakfast place, which is Café Régine, which is right on
Oh,
Papineau, right? Papineau and Beaubien. Calls them, look, I need avocado, I need scrambled eggs. And then he went to the L'Intermarché down the street on Beaubien, got more ingredients, and made her that. Because you can't just go and order huevos rancheros somewhere.
Nobody
You have to
does
make
that.
it.
This isn't California.
Well,
Yeah.
I think you get it at L'Avenue. But
It's enough,
point
Steve. We
taken.
don't have time for that.
Oh my god!
You have
No
a
one goes to
celebrity.
L'Avenue.
You have a celebrity
I think,
in
Yeah.
your presence. You're like,
Yeah.
I think they have some at L'Avenue.
You're gonna Uber Eats it. By the time it gets you, she's gonna have cut the song.
Yeah, that's it.
Gracias. Thank you
It
so
has to be
much.
fast.
I'm
It has to be
just
fast.
saying, okay? I'm trying to help our listeners out.
That's fucking amazing.
Guys, that's
You
Imagine
might be able to get
after-
the huevos rancheros there, people.
Imagine you would have asked you. We were like, sorry, I heard Rosalia is here,
I heard the Rosalia's here.
and she
I
would be
hear
like,
the music.
Jess, it's me.
Jess.
I would have fainted right in front of her. I love her so much.
Amazing.
I love
Yeah,
her
she's
so much.
sick.
I would have asked her to marry me right on the spot.
Oh,
yeah, why
man.
wouldn't you? I mean, she's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous, and her voice is
Well, you
just
know what?
butter.
You saved the day for her. She needed to
Yeah.
know where that bathroom was, and you
Yeah.
you were very helpful.
She probably. Do you think she went to take a
She'll
shit?
remember
Or
that. She'll
Do you think she went to
remember
take a
that.
shit?
You don't understand. Any type of celebrity moment, that always happened to me. If I met
Wait,
someone,
tell us more then. Tell us more.
the same thing happened with Alessia Cara. It was just awkward. But she came to the studio like not too long ago, and I was like, oh, "Hey," she's like, "Hi, Alessia." I'm like, "Luca," and then she just like walked by, and I was just like, "What the hell was that?"
Imagine you going for a handshake and it's just a bad handshake. You give like 2 fingers. It's like just
Yeah, exactly.
and it's like you wiped fingers with each other. I'm Luca.
Oh, I felt your
it's
ID.
So bad. It's so
ID
bad. I'm so bad
registered.
at that stuff. My God, I have to be like more.
Is it
I just
because
gotta
your
be smooth.
does your brain just shut off, or is it because
No,
you
it's because
you
I'm
don't know
just
how to
like, don't
be?
say something stupid, and it's like you can't go thinking like it's like the mentality of saying let's make a beat to a hit today. It's like no, you're screwing everything up. Like me, I'm going, okay, don't fuck up. You just fucked up.
Oh,
That's how I am. That's how my brain works. It's like, if I
That's
tell
fine.
myself don't fuck up, I'm fucking up.
That's fucking amazing.
Wow.
Terrible.
I mean, on that note,
Yeah. This was so much fun.
hey, Selena, flush pipes if it's an upper decker.
Oh no!
yeah, no. Do you think Rosalia took a shit, or do you think it was number
Oh
one?
my God.
But those huevos rancheros, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's not
for
going
sure.
well,
It's a
I'll tell you that much.
big poop.
Oh
For
no!
sure.
Rosalia, if you're listening, we'll tag you in this. But if you're listening, you
Yeah.
missed a great opportunity to get married.
She comes
Oh,
out of
yeah.
she comes out of the bathroom. There's just piping rattling. He's like, sample it.
Yeah, that's it. It's her, guys. Oh man.
Luca, this
Yeah.
has been a lot of fun, and
This has been
we would
amazing.
love to, hook up at some point when things get normal and
Yeah.
have a beer or whatever, and
Let's do it
talk
again.
more,
I'm
talk
down.
more shop.
We'll talk
Yeah.
Rick Rubin.
Yeah. Exactly. We'll talk some Rick
Um,
Rubin.
Steve's gonna find us an Azerbaijani song next
Oh
time.
my
Yes.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Hype, do you have any closing remarks for us?
No.
Good. Chef Tom? Chef Tom?
Okay.
I think he's
Actually,
Luca,
I heard
again,
this
thank you
other
so
song from Indonesia, and I
this
found this.
off the
I just wanna-
11th album.
I just want to say for the record, Luca, I have already played an Azerbaijani song on this.
Oh wow!
yeah, I just want that to be clear.
I love it. Next time, can we just play like Napolitan rap? Like just
We could absolutely
understand
do
it.
that.
So
he's
We could
taking that as a
absolutely do that.
challenge.
Yeah.
so good.
I listened to that to fall asleep.
Yeah. Oh, bro, I'm down.
Off the 11th album of Azerbaijani hit star.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
any
it.
names. I don't know any names. So
It's Star.
Hit star.
Oh, man. Hit star.
It's
all
star.
right.
Pound.
There's our
pound
there's our
69.
episode.
My
then.
lad.
Hit star.
It's Suleiman.
Oh man.
Dun, 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 dun.
This has been episode 309 of Snobcast. Tune in next week for another episode of something that we don't even know what
We'll
it's
get
gonna
We don't
there.
even know what's going on.
Episode
We'll get there.
309.
be. Luca, thank you so much. You can check
Yes.
out Luca and all his music, Chins in the Eclipse. You want to name drop people? I mean,
I'm working with Domino. We're collaborating on some Marc Dupré stuff. and Sarame. A lot of Quebec artists right now doing a Fouki song as well. And so you guys should really check out these Quebec artists. Like, I see you guys like right now. You're like, oh yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Rosalia.
Like, I read it on your face.
Oh yes,
Like,
Rosalie.
oh yeah.
Sadame, is she
Check
related
out
to
these guys.
Maddie May or
No.
no?
No, not at all. All right, that's
and
unfortunate.
May Wells and just a bunch of cool people from Quebec right now.
Sick.
Sick.
Let's check them out. Let's learn about them.
Check him out. And this has been another episode of Snobcast.
Woo.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Oh, play the track.